Hi, everyone, and welcome back to SJ's Corner. Today I'm going to be discussing the Green Bay Packers waltzing into Dallas, Texas, and laying an absolutely whooping on the Dallas Cowboys. They went in there with their young quarterback in Jordan Love and a bunch of first and second year receivers and dropped 48 points. 48 points, shocking every single Dallas Cowboy fans that possibly exist on this earth, and got them questioning their whole existence, really. Coach might get fired. People are talking about Dak not getting extended. Jerry Jones should step down. It's just a whole chaotic scene right now in Dallas, Texas, and all because of this young core of receivers and quarterback. Obviously, the Packers did whatever they wanted this game. I'm telling you, they pounded the ball down the Cowboys' throat. Aaron Jones had 21 carries, 118 yards. It was crazy. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the pass. They tried doing zone coverage, tried doing man coverage. No, it was working. Jordan Love had 272 yards, 3 touchdowns, and their leading receiver from the day was Romeo Doubs, 6 catches, 151 yards, and 1 touchdown. Now, all these are great stats, right? But I'm telling you, the most indicative stat of this game was Jordan Love was throwing to receivers, and they had the average yardage of separation was 5.2 yards. 5.2 yards was the average separation that each receiver gained on the open catch. Like, it was insane. That's wide open in the NFL. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what normally would get accepted as, that's open in the NFL is 1 yard. 1 yard, a quarterback or NFL QB should be able to fit that ball in there. But they were getting a lot more, and it wasn't just man coverage or zone coverage. They were getting schemed. Like, this was a coaching spanking, as Michael Irvin would put it. And I'm just gonna break down really what the receivers and the quarterback Jordan was able to do in this game. I'll leave the rest up to y'all for you to decide for yourself. Without further ado, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting and you do not miss any of this great content. So let's get right into it. Right from the jump, right, they were going heavy under center and play action pass, and Jordan Love was looking like a reincarnation of Aaron Rodgers. And just like I said, they tried zone coverage, and it seemed to be gaping holes in the defense. And sometimes the pass rushers will almost get into Jordan Love, but he was able to stand in there. He's a big guy, right? I believe he's 6'5" or so. Stands in there, makes the throw in the pocket. And more often than not, it was completions. He only threw, 5 incompletions a day? So that was a really good day. He only had 21 attempts. They didn't have to do too much because they were well-balanced on offense. Here's another play here. Him using his feet to buy some time. This is 3rd and 9, right? Scrams a little bit out to the right. Comes back right into the pocket. Kind of unsettles the pass rushers. He has another guy in his face, and he delivers a strike. There's another dig coming from the left side, this time to Doubs again. And this is after they scored their first touchdown, which was a rushing touchdown to Aaron Jones. You see Doubs. This is perfect right here on the slant. Or you want to call this a bang 9. How many steps does it take here? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so this is just a straight slant. I love the verticality he shows here. He's not really giving away his route. So this is just straight up. Deron Bland has his eyes on the quarterback a little bit, so he's not as focused on the receiver. And one thing with the Cowboys is they are very aggressive. They're very aggressive. Deron Bland, especially if you're going to get all these picks, you're going to, try to bite on a lot of things, anticipate what the quarterback is going to do before they do it. And maybe this worked against them in this game. So Doubs, again, perfect body language. Everything is crisp. And this is all Jordan Love needed, right? This is open in the NFL. You just got to put the numbers between the 8 and the 7. And that's a catch. And that they put that in, again, with the Aaron Jones rushing touchdown. Here is another play where Doubs is getting absolute wide open. This is just, I love this, right? When receivers do this, where they release inside and the DB thinks they might go inside and they hit them with a stick and go back out. And how many yards of separation do you count? You know, it's a lot of yards of separation there, and they couldn't just handle this receivers. And these are not household names. These are not household names here. Here to the tight end is 3rd and 4, and everyone. Well, their man coverage is just based on everyone here is in the line, right? You can see right in the yard to gain, everyone's sort of just lined up there, except you have the one DB here, Gilmore, at the bottom of the screen. That's impress. Except the tight end, all the way to the other sideline, has his cornerback for some reason playing at depth and not aggressive whatsoever. So Jordan Love is just gonna take that. Nice easy pickings. We'll take that all day. That's easy. You get so just show that again on the replay. That was way too easy on 3rd and 4. So I don't know if that was a miscommunication or what. Here comes the first passing touchdown for Jordan Love, and it's first of all, let's just look. Does he not look like Aaron Rodgers back there throwing the football with this sort of drop back, leaning back like Larry Bird almost, and just a flick of the wrist to Wicks for the first passing touchdown of the day for Love. And you see Wicks again doing a great job here, just getting to the top of his route and then utilizing a rocker step. 1, 2, 3. This is not bad coverage by Gilmore, and you can see sort of here the angle he takes. He's trying to undercut this, but the way Jordan Love throws this ball, it takes him completely out of the play, right? He's like in decent position here, tries to undercut it, and the ball comes right over the top, right? Because he's got, this is like good position, right? He's got the eyes on the QB, sort of knows where the receiver is, and he's like, oh, maybe I could pick this off. And then the ball goes over the shoulder, leads the receiver wide open towards the back post of the end zone, and it looks better than you would anticipate, right? And that's a great throw from Jordan Love, and he was under duress as we watched this back again. Defender right in his face. This is impressive. And if you look back at how much criticism and scrutiny that Green Bay front office was for selecting Jordan Love when they probably should have given Rodgers some more help. I mean, that's a long ways away from where we were back then. You get so here it is again. Romeo Doubs absolutely killing, and I'm not even joking, killing Stephen Gilmore on an over pattern that looks like an over pattern, but nope. He's going to go back the other way on the corner route. And I love this concept because when you're such a balanced team like this, like the Packers are, and you run and you're successful on your run plays and then you go play action, the most anticipated routes usually on those play actions are over routes or climb routes, as people like to call it. And then you do this where you break the tendency finally and ask your receiver to double back. And it's just beautiful to watch. It's just beautiful to watch. Look at him. That subtle peek inside, and Gilmore is certain. He's for sure, he's going through the middle. Let me see if I can get a pick and flip this game. And this is what happens, right? When you jump out to a wide open, to a big lead, right? At this point, it's 27-10. Everyone starts pressing. Everyone's trying to do more than they're supposed to. Instead of just being fundamental, they're trying to make a play to, flip the game. And Green Bay knows this, especially with such a good coordinator and good coach like Matt LaFleur. He's going to start breaking tendencies. Use your aggressiveness against you, right? Look at that peak, and Gilmore's gone right there. Look at that peak right there. That sort of peak right there. And he's just going to snap down as hard as he could. This is not an easy throw because we see earlier, J Love he had a man in his face. He almost didn't get this ball. First off, they almost botched the play action because I guess the running back took an angle that's a little too acute there. But this is a good catch. Keeping your feet, get yards after the catch is perfect. And this is what I'm saying. That's a lot of yards for separation right there. It's 5.2. Like, you don't get to see that often in the NFL. And here's where now they just scheming the hell out of this Cowboys defense. They get this tight end to come first. Like, he motions over, right? He motions over, lines up on the left side, and one of these linebackers should be picking him up. But no one does. There's two guys right there that's guarding nobody. Guarding nobody. No one's doing their job right. It's just an absolute capitulation, right? Like, you got two guys there. Someone got to be picking somebody up. But this play action, everyone trying to stop the run. They couldn't stop the run all day. They got this naked boot coming from the fullback. It's confusing. Like, who's supposed to guard who? Wide open. This is not so much route running at that point. It's just scheme. This offense for Green Bay, they force you to be thinkers. They force you to analyze. Are you a really good student of the game? Can you understand tells? Can you communicate effectively? That's what good offense will force you to do. And this is the third touchdown pass of the day. They went on 4th and 2. I swear they were just rubbing it in at this point, because I looked at one point and I was like, they're going for the 4th. They ain't just going to kick the field goal. They go play action, naked, coming from the fullback, and Doubs again. He's got this little pick route for the receiver that's right underneath. And then he fakes and finds the wide open zone. And Jordan Love is full of... He just... Look at his feet. Just sidearm flick. Great catch. Let's get out of here. Like, Doubs didn't even celebrate. That's how much of a disgrace this was for the Cowboys. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. Where do the Cowboys go from here? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think McCarthy should get fired? Jared Jones, they say, is getting old. He needs to see a Super Bowl before he's gone. But I don't know. Is he really willing to pay the price? Because he might need to take a step back if he was going to go get a guy like Bill Belichick or Jim Harbaugh. Those guys are high-profile coaches, and I don't know if they would be such a big supporter of what Jerry does in the locker room, and he's always there, and he's the main person in that organization, which is fair because, he's the owner. But certain coaches come with their own expectations as well and rules you get. But the huge story that people are not talking about much is how Green Bay has managed to get another third franchise quarterback in a row when some franchises are not even able to get one in their whole damn history. It's incredible to watch. And I'm excited to see them play against the 49ers next. That's going to be a huge, huge challenge for this team. Obviously, the 49ers are favorites at home. They're the experienced team with the experienced coach. Players are expected to finally do it. If the 49ers can't beat this team and go to the Super Bowl and win it finally, well, there's still probably Lamar waiting for them in the Super Bowl. But they have to at least be thinking get to the Super Bowl. Because if you can't get to the Super Bowl at this point, I don't know what other situation you want handed to you. You got a bunch of guys that probably haven't been there before compared to this organization. And, yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch. Let me know what your thoughts are. How do you think they will fare against the 49ers? I do think these receivers are still going to be getting wide open. Not going to be as wide open as you saw against the Cowboys, but they're route runners, man. This is not they ain't no chumps or slumps. And Green Bay is just like the San Fran offense in a way where they're committed to the run. They're committed to the run. So they're going to stick by. They're going to make this a long-nosed game. They're going to make it tough. They're going to make the 49ers earn everything. It's not going to be a blowout like everyone might anticipate because Green Bay is going to come to play for real. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts on Jordan Love, Romeo Doubs, and what they're going to do against the 49ers. What your thoughts are on the Cowboys. You think they should run it back, or you think basically everyone got to go like Michael Irvin says? Or do you think there's a huge overreaction to what's been happening so far? But, yeah. And I appreciate everyone. Do me a favor, again, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts. Share it to someone you think might be interested in this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.